Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So for today we'll be doing a custom demon cyborg Genos from the manga anime One Punch Man. I've had this planned for a while and I just forgot to finish it. As you know by now, I just mostly use McFarlane parts. The torso is Max Mercury, the belly is the OG Blue Nightwing design. I used the Max Mercury belly somewhere, so I had to replace it. The arms are from the Justice League Zack Snyder Cyborg. The legs are from the Connor Kent Constantine legs. Alright, so not much prep to be done on this one since the parts needed are exactly the same color that I wanted to use. So just applying some matte varnish so paint would stick better. So just painting the belly part and also painting a bit of the top part of the chest to match the color of the white. So just enough so it blends nicely. So for this one I am using the golden SoFlat neutral gray. So for the arms and the chest, I wanted to show the version of Genos when he is in battle mode. So where you can see his arms and chest heat up and powering up. So to get that effect, I had to do layers of highlights. I was just watching a couple of mini painting tutorials for it. And so basically, paint the base with white and then airbrush some orange or red on top of it. And then more white, kind of like more in the middle part of what you just painted, and then finish it off with some bright yellow on top to have that glowing effect. So I'll do my best to explain it as we go. So just focusing the white paint on the cannon arm part and then some on the kind of like the circuitry parts of the arm as well. So just adding some shading first before I start doing the highlights on the chest. So I'm using a mix of gray and black acrylic ink so it's not too dark, and I'm using a finer 0.20mm nozzle airbrush. So here's what I'm attempting to copy. The heat is showing kind of like under the shirt there. So first what I'm trying to do is I'll be painting some white base kind of like outline for it. And then since I did some shading earlier, it kind of darkened it a bit so it works out so I can just see the white outline better. So now that the white base is done, I'll just be airbrushing the orange now. So the best paint to use for this one is a fluorescent orange. but I don't have one. So I was just gonna use the Monument Hobby Orange there, but opted to just mix some yellow and red acrylic inks instead, so it's much easier to paint using the airbrush. I thought the airbrushing the chest design manually was easy, but clearly I'm not as good as the mini painters. I still have not found the right PSI to control it better, so there was a bit of sputtering, if you can see it there. It looks pretty messy and ugly at first, but the more layers you add, the better it gets, I think. We're now doing the second layer of highlights, so I'm now going to do white in the inner part of the orange to get it ready for the yellow paint afterwards. And here's the yellow acrylic ink. So for this part, basically try and spray over all of the orange and the white paints so it gives a glowing effect. And then you can probably add more white in the middle afterwards to indicate intense heat, but I didn't do it here. I think it looks pretty close enough, although I should have maybe done like a darker shading. Maybe it would have worked a little better. Alright, so just painting the head sculpt now. This was made by the talented Orbus22 on Instagram. I already painted the skin tones for this one way back, but I did use the Vallejo Premium Color Flesh Tone and Dark Ochre. I think it was around 7 to 2 or 3 drops, and I airbrushed it. If you're interested in learning about painting head sculpts, then you can check my tutorial over here. Not the best, but you can learn something from here. So when painting eyes, just make sure that you use very fine and very small paint brushes. They have very weird numbers, but usually they're the 00 or 000 ones. And also make sure to thin your paints all the time. I'm now painting a kind of blonde hair. I have yet to find a specific paint color that I like. So I just mixed some flesh and yellow paints, then I just dry brushed it with some Citadel Wraithbone afterwards. So I'm just adding some kind of gunmetal color to the cheeks there for the design, and I'm using the Citadel, I'm assuming it's called Lead Belcher. Yeah, I really like the metallics of Citadel, so if you're looking to get some, they have a ton. Alright, so we're ready to assemble the pieces. So before this one, I did apply some Mr. Super Clear matte and gloss varnish first. Maybe about 10 hours or so, and then I did put them together. Okay, so here's the completed figure. Tons of fun doing this one since I usually don't do anime characters. I also did some highlighting, so that was fun too. I learned a lot. So yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.